I am confused about my spouse's changes in behavior. I've been with my husband 15 years, married 10. 3 kids. Both work, but I've never had any reason to suspect cheating or lying. Literally, he's a saint. And I've never been jealous ever, like I've high-fived him before for getting hit on at the bar. However, the last few months or so, my gut is just telling me something is off. My gut is never wrong. I just know he's lying about something, but I'm not sure what. A few things I've noticed. Number 1, he's lost weight and taken an interest in his appearance more when historically he's a very stereotypical blue-collar guy clothing and style-wise. Number 2, on his phone a lot more, texts and calls, but not hiding it from me or protective of his phone. But he typically doesn't respond to me or anyone, to the point that it's a running joke in his family if he's even alive anymore. Number 3, going into work early, when I have never known him to even wake up on time for work, let alone early. #4, very distant from me. Hardly initiates conversation, flirting, or intimacy. He keeps telling me all of this is because of new medication he's taking for his ADHD. Which I can understand, so I dropped it. But then a few weeks ago at his work event we both attended, there was this girl there that came over to chat with him and specifically looked me in the eyes to introduce herself and said goodbye to me specifically and said it was really nice to meet you when we didn't even talk other than the introduction. There were 10 other spouses/people at the table she didn't know either, but didn't even think to introduce herself to anyone else. Only spoke to my husband then left. My husband has spoken of her in the past, but he described her in a way to me that made me think she was much older and unattractive when in fact, she's in her 20s and gorgeous and flirty. I've approached him about it and he obviously denies everything. But when I specifically brought up this interaction with the girl, he at first played it off like, who are you even talking about? And when I kept pressing he got really quiet and was like, are you talking about Kelly? He continued denying everything after that, but he wasn't defensive or angry, just very quiet and kept asking why I don't trust him. Honestly, I have no idea what to think. I would never in my life put money on him lying or cheating, but all of these weird little things happening at the same time and him just being off has me completely thrown. Just looking for outside opinions on if I am being paranoid, or have a right to be suspicious.